Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been long. It has been so long since I last posted a video, since we last met here. But yeah, your girl is back, and this is just a short video that we are going to have a smooth, soft conversation of how it has been during that time that I went silent and to the phase that I am right now, and moving on forward. How are we going to be doing things in this YouTube channel? Yeah, thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for the overwhelming support. I've seen the number of subscribers rising. We're almost at 500 subscribers. I have seen response. I've seen people on my Twitter DM and my Instagram DM using, or rather referring, my YouTube channel to be the point to where they got to know me and got to see what I do, and then that's how we connected. And I'm looking forward to even doing an amazing work with some of the people that I connected through my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're new here, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when anytime I post a new video, you get notified and then you watch, and we get to learn and walk this journey together. And to my loyal fans, to my loyal subscribers, I want to highly appreciate you for always being here and for the continued support you've given me towards getting to where we are. It's not easy. I remember I did the last video trying to explain to you what had happened, and you've seen my trips with my friends and cousin. We had taken a break to Tanzania, trying out the road trips and seeing how things are. And on the process, it was a healing journey. And also, I was taking a break from a lot of things that have been happening in my life personally. And it's important. It's important, y'all. It's important. And sometimes we don't look at it as an important thing to even take a break and get to understand our emotions, allowing ourselves to go through the emotions that we are going through, accepting things as they are, and moving on with life, or rather changing our strategies and the plans that we had already set in this life. Because sometimes things just happen, and I'm not saying this for the sake of saying this, or rather I'm not saying this because a lot of YouTubers have been saying this, but I'm saying this from a personal experience. I remember I started this YouTube channel when I was so happy, when I was so excited. Anytime I met someone, I was so excited to even share this link with them and tell them of how I had bought a phone, how I was going to use this phone to create content, how my content was going to be unique. I was going to share the experience that I get to walk through this journey of community service as a community social worker. But then, in as much as that it was interesting in this world, there's also the aspect of me having my personal life. And for it to be a success, there needs to be a balance. That is why Savara, balance. Balance is important, y'all. And I've come to learn this through experience. And you know what? Sometimes we get through this quote that says experience is the best teacher. And we sit and wonder, or rather we sometimes even question, how does it feel when somebody goes through this? Or I don't know how it feels to go through this. We have different form of experiences. You can experience through observing. Someone might go through something, or rather something new might happen, and then you are there. You've been there throughout the whole process. That means you've experienced it through observing, and you're learning from the patterns of behaviors, you're learning from the consequences of events. You learn from everything through observing. And then there's also the aspect of observing through what you're feeling, or rather experiencing through what you're feeling and what you had to be put to go through. So I am trying to communicate a message of learning through experience. Shouldn't be necessarily whatever you are going through alone, but you can also learn through the experience of observing. Yep. Nimekuwa wiser. Anyway, when I was away, I took a break because I had lost someone who is so dear to me, someone who was so important to me, my best cousin ever, Father Salim Sevira Kizito, who was a Catholic priest. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Yep. yeah, still on the process. I came back, life had to go on. I continued the small projects that I was contracted, the small initiatives that I was called upon to be part of, and I can say I don't regret anything, and I appreciate the process. I appreciate the journey that God has to put me through to learn a lot of things, even in this moment that was so emotional. As I was thinking, or rather figuring out how I'm going to join this dot with the space that my best cousin ever had left, God decided to teach me another lesson by taking another person who was also close to me. He died within 6 days of him not being well. We used to call him Uncle B Money, Uncle Ben. Yeah, Uncle Ben was such an energy. We spent a lot of good time together. And yeah. Yes, so I know I have never experienced grief, and that is through the death of someone who is so close to me. I lost my grandpa, and I was like, I know that was a very painful experience. I used to call my cousin, we talk, and yeah, I got over it because, I don't know how God made it possible, but now things just happened, boom, 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 all together at a go, and it was a bit hard as at that time to accept and come into terms with whatever was happening, or rather whatever had happened. But then I'm still on the journey. I cannot say that I have fully completed the journey, and it is okay to anybody else who is going to watch this video. When you get to experience a grief or anything, me, I'm just saying anything. There's no manual onto how you're supposed to go about it. You just look for your own ways and work with what you feel works with you. So for me, I can say some of these experiences have molded me into a different person. How it has strengthened my faith and my relationship with God. I have found meaning in very little things that I used to take for granted. And also, I have learned to occupy my personal space alone without necessarily the need of having people in my life always, all the time. And these two great lessons have been brought by the experiences that sweet God thought and felt it was right for me to go through them, and I do appreciate them. What I can say is, Lord, thank you so much, and may the spirit of my beloved Uncle B and my best cousin ever continue resting in peace. Yeah, with that, I need a banter. I need something that can get us out of there. I've been doing amazing things out in between her, but it's just that I was not sharing them. Of course, I shared about the VBE, Value-Based Education Training by Aga Khan Foundation. I started training teachers and board members, which has been an interesting journey that we have been doing until the closure of school, and we're looking forward to starting again after school is open. Right now, we are in a very interesting period, that is the political, or rather the election period in my country, Kenya, where we get to vote after every 5 years. In 2022, this month, is when we were voting for the next leaders. And one thing that has impressed me, and we're going to come back here and have a conversation and even host some of these people, is the fact that women have stood up. Women have taken a step ahead to not only vying for the women rep position, but for positions like the governor, the MPs, the MCAs, contesting alongside very strong men, as we thought. Wow. Let's clap for all the women, everybody who's supporting women. And I'm proud of you for the counties that have had a governor I'm proud of you. And for the young people, because I've also seen the youngest women representative is 24 years old. We have the youngest member of county assembly who is 21, 22 years old. I'm not so sure about the age. So I'll come later. We can have a conversation about all this. That's a great achievement. When I was also away, I got to be a panelist as we were commemorating 1 year of the generation equality commitments that our country, Kenya, had submitted towards ending gender-based violence and fighting gender-based violence. I was invited by Akili Dada to be a panelist, and it all went well. You should go on my Instagram and see the posts, because I was posting there, and they are going to share, because it was pre-recorded, the videos of how the panel session was. And you know where we are going to meet? Right here. You will serve that tea when it is hot. Right here. I'm going to share the video and you're going to see that. Well, this was just a check-in to come say hi, to come tell my subscribers that I'm back and I'm going to start creating content for you. Of course, there's some videos I had recorded, but I'm not sure yet if I should share with them with you or not. I recorded a video. I have a recording of my late cousin's burial process, Uncle B's process too, how we started from fundraising towards burying him, and what else? Some of the short strips and small things I've been doing. I think I should do a combined video of snippets of whatever happened during this time that I had taken a break. Yeah, that's a wise idea that has just come in right now. Yeah. Apart from that, we also, hey man, I have great plans for this YouTube channel. So what you need to do right now is subscribe, share the link with your network. Tell them this is the place that we are supposed to be meeting, and I'll give you a specific date. We are growing. I'm going to give you guys a specific day every week whereby you should be looking forward to watching a new video uploaded on this YouTube channel, because consistency is what is going to get us a step ahead. Yep. Yeah, I'm back. And for those who wanted to meet me, your girl is back in Mombasa. If you have any engagement, any talk that you need a panelist, any conversation that you need a speaker on matters education, on matters gender-based violence, on matters community service, on matters youth, on matters women, on matters politics, I'm just a call away. Just inbox me on my Instagram at Farida Ali, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere. You can even drop a comment. I'm usually very keen on them, and I usually respond to my comment by my audience. Yeah, let's get to connect. I also have a TikTok account. I've been trying the TikTok challenges, guys. Yeah, Farida Ali KE. Go follow me there, and yep, you're going to have an amazing time. See you. Bye. Mwah.